All right, bit of twangy, cool psychobilly chordal sort of licks. Guess you could call them licks. I don't know who sets the rules on that. Apparently, that's not actually doing anything, so might as well take that off. My name's Adrian White. I've done a couple of psychobilly videos now. Hopefully you've checked out my last one, the Psychobilly Boogie one. I would recommend checking it out. If you haven't, you don't have to. Not to watch this video, but it does link, and you can actually put the exercises together. What I'm going to do today is talk you through what I was just playing there, how to apply them, where they came from. Basically, if we take, I'll talk you through one chord at a time. So I would imagine the first chord I'd be using there is just a minor chord. So it could be, you could be doing, this is a root 6 minor chord, by the way. So think of E minor. You could do it, what I was doing there was playing a G minor. So we'll move this up a couple of frets there. Place your finger right across there. So that's on the 3rd fret. 3rd finger's on the 5th string, 5th fret. Pinky's on the 5th fret of the 4th string. That's hard. That's hard to talk that through. That's always tricky. That's what you pay good money for when you have lessons, is the ability to do that. That's mouthful. Anyway, and bar your finger right across. Strum, and that's the G minor. The 2nd finger looks like it's sort of playing something. It's not. It's just like a power chord with the finger flattened right across. Make sure your pinky right on the tip. Now you probably know this anyway, so I'm going to keep moving along. So what I was doing was I was just holding that 3rd fret right across. I wasn't worrying about these other notes. When we're playing in a band, someone else is usually taking care of that. That person is the bass player, hopefully. If they're not, I'm not really sure what they're doing. Maybe sack them. Unless they're a double bass player, just tell them to get better, because they can be a little hard to find. So anyhow, that's the first chord right there. Now that same idea, you can actually move that up to achieve different chords. In a common psychobilly movement, we might go to what we call the 4 chord, which might be straight across in the form of a C minor. But what I've done is I've taken the G minor and just imagine sliding that all the way up to the 8th fret. Again, get rid of these lower notes, don't need them, especially in the context of a solo or something like that. Alright, so now I'm just using my first finger right across. And then the last chord was part of a D7. Okay, so you might know this D7, the 7 chord. You might know A7. Alright, which you might normally play like that or like that. But what I'm going to do is play with these fingers. Now that's A here, B, C, D. This is a D7, so same thing but barring across. Okay, so barred across the 5th fret, 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string. 1st finger's obviously grabbing that 5th fret on the 3rd string, and pinky hits the 7th fret of the 2nd string. Bam, there you go, there's the D7 chord. And what I'm doing, dropping those lower notes. So if I'm going too fast for you, just, I don't know, maybe stop and click back a little bit and hope that YouTube doesn't crash. Pinky there. You don't need to use your pinky though when we're not worrying about the rest of the chord. We're just using that top half of the chord. And if you're saying, how is that the top half? That looks like the bottom of the fretboard. Well, I think in notes. Low, high, etc. You get the idea. So yeah, we're holding 1st finger across those 3, and the 3rd finger just pokes over the 1st string onto the 7th fret of the 2nd string. Now, so they're your 3 little triad chords. So make sure you can play this. I mean, you should be able to do that. That's not very hard. And then, alright, we're playing, this is the top of the D7. And then we can go back to here. Now where this gets really fun is when we start using our pinky, which is freed up by not having to play the full chord. And we can do stuff where we could play this note. So I'm grabbing the 6th fret of the 1st string. Then I'm grabbing the 5th fret with my 3rd finger. And then I'm playing the 1st chord. You can do the same thing down here. And for this one, you can do a range of things. So I'm tucking my second finger in there amongst all of that. Now you can even do this sort of thing. You could go. Sorry, just having a little fun there. And then slide that up to the 8th fret. You could do the same thing. And here you might go. Just speed up like an idiot. Whatever you want to do. So try this as an exercise, maybe just going. So that's 8th fret, 11, 10, back to the barred 8th, and don't forget that 3rd finger there. You want to get that 3rd finger on the F sharp there. Or you might want to go. So I tucked the pinky in then, like that. Or you might want to use your 2nd finger. Yeah, and finish on that. So anytime you're playing a root 6 minor, you can just use that top part. So you could apply this with anything. You might do this, for example. You might play a C minor, which is, think of A minor, move up one, move up another one, move up another one, bar right across. But let's forget about the bottom end of the chord. Just take the top end, 5th fret on the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 2nd string, 3rd fret on the 1st string. So that was 5th fret on the 3rd string, 4th fret on the 2nd string, and 3rd fret on the 1st. See, that's hard to do. You do it. Go. Oh, wait, I'm not going to hear you, so do it in your own time. Anyway, so you could do that. You could just take the top end of that chord. So that's how you get that really cool psychobilly twangy. You know, really cool. You could do it in the middle of a solo. Losing control. Terrible. I'm trying to redeem myself, but I'm wasting my time. I'm playing psychobilly on a jazz guitar. It's insanity. It's psycho. Anyhow, you get the idea. Try and apply that. It's really cool. Just take the top of the chord, drop the bottom of it, and you got some really cool ideas. You can even base your whole solos off ideas like that. You know, yeah, definitely. There's heaps of cool psychobilly guitar players that do that. I think the guy from The Crewman actually uses a lot of that kind of stuff. Really cool. And then, you know, a lot of the... Yeah, it's in there. You're obviously listening to Psychobilly. You'll work it out. Try it out. Share my video, please. Subscribe. And it's not just for people who play Psychobilly. I think anyone who's learning guitar might find that really useful. And yeah, thanks for watching. And please give me some feedback. And email me and I'll give you a link so you can send me money if you like. Just for the sake of it. But no, the main thing is enjoy the video and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. Thank you very much. Goodbye.